Okay guys, I'm going to take a 1 minute trade position right now. Because I've seen a potential setup that I like, and I'm going to explain to you right now what it is that I like about this setup and how I went about placing this trade, why I went about placing this trade. So basically what we're looking at is a very simple 1 minute expiry trading strategy. It can yield great results. It's not to say that it will always yield great results. There will always be losses in trading. That's why you need a strategy, a good trading system, and a plan around your actual entry strategy to assure that you have good risk management, good psychology management, and good just overall trade management. So we teach all of those things with our Viper binary strategy. You'll see a little bit more about that at the end of the video though. That's not what this video is about. This video, I'm basically just going to be giving you a free 1 minute strategy that I have used and can yield great results. So with this one, I entered because I saw a potential opportunity and it looks like it is going to be a loss, but that's okay. There are always losses. Here is another great opportunity. I'm going to take a sell, and I'm going to explain to you in a moment why. Okay, here this one ended at break even, which I'm fine with. I'm actually going to take another position right now on that. And basically what I am looking at is I'm looking at the trend. So this is the steps to trading this way that I am. You're looking for the trend, okay? Now in this case the trend is up. In this case, on Australian dollar, US dollar, the trend is down. We're on a 1 minute chart, by the way. And basically what I'm looking at is the trend straight away, and I'm identifying the trend by looking at the moving averages. I have an 8 and a 21 moving average EMA on these charts. And basically what we're looking for is, with the trend, we want a false break of the moving averages. Okay, that basically will get people going in the incorrect direction. Okay, here we've had one break even, here's a profit, and we had a loss on US dollar yen. That's okay. I'm going to enter it again because I can see the movement is potentially moving up again. Australian dollar, US dollar, I'm going to leave that. I'll potentially take another entry if it comes back to this high. So what we're doing is we're looking at the trend overall to gain a directional bias. Okay, now as you can see, when you're back testing, you can see how these candles hunted, the pins hunted outside of the moving averages. Now for me, those are good entries. When it moves out the moving averages, most people would be looking to buy because they're seeing it as a break, and it's gonna then start moving out that way. I just want to check on this position. So people would start buying this. But for me, I understand how the market works. I understand how the price moves. And usually what will end up happening is price will extend outside of the moving averages like this and then pull back inside. And just remember, a pin on this 1 minute chart is a series of candles on a smaller time frame. So if we go to a bigger time frame, this will all just be pin bars. We've still got some indecision here. I'm going to take another buy position, because if we look on a higher time frame, let's go to the 5 minute chart. You'll see that those are just hunts outside of those moving averages. So I'm trying to catch that hunt and bring it back to the side where the price is actually moving, the overall direction which price is moving. This as well, here's a huge overextension. I'm definitely going to be taking that. If we go up to a higher time frame, we should see that it looks more like a hunt. In this case, it's only in the moving averages on the 5 minute chart. It hasn't even entered towards the top of the moving averages yet. So these could potentially be great trades, but we'll have to just wait and see. Like I said, there are always losses in this. Here we had a profit on US dollar yen. There's always losses in this, and that's to be expected. Binary options is very, very difficult to trade successfully and make consistent profits on. That's not to say that it's impossible, that you can't do it. We make profits on binary options, so it can be done. If we can do it, anyone can do it. So we're just going to wait out this position, and while we're doing that, I'm just going to elaborate more on the actual structure of this, what we're looking at. So first of all, we're looking at the trend. As we can see, the trend is down. We're then looking for a false move, so a break and an extension, an overextension of, there's another profit, a break and an overextension of these moving averages. Okay, we've had them here. We've now had them here. There was a loss or two in amongst these, but overall we're ending in profit for sure. So basically we're looking for the trend. We're looking for a false move. Don't believe what people tell you. People always say as soon as it enters in the moving averages, you want to get out of there. In Forex, this may be true. In Forex, that could work if you place your stop losses correctly and your take profits. But in binary options, unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. With binary options, you have to get that perfect entry. There's no room for drawdown in binary options. You need to catch it on the spot, and it's got to change direction from there. So we're looking for an overextension on the other side of the moving averages, and then we're going to trade it. This to me looks like the trend may be changing. And so does this, because we have our moving averages that are actually crossing now. So now we would potentially be looking for buys. So what we would be looking for is a pull into and an overextension of the moving averages, and then we're going to be taking our entries, because it more often than not it happens that way. Price moves out of the moving averages before it starts to come back in. So in binaries, that's just how we trade it. Every now and then you're going to get some wrong and you're going to catch a reversal. Even here we got it wrong. It's breaking through and it is going the other side. Moving averages are switching. We'll have plenty of opportunities now to buy, but even though it ended up switching here, we still made profits. We still ended with profit, which is great. This is exactly what I mean. Overextension of those moving averages to the downside. Now it looks to me like things have changed. Overextension to the downside. This has now, a trend has changed to the downside. We've got an overextension to the upside of these moving averages, and as it exits out and kind of pauses there for a second, we're able to capitalize and enter there, because now we know these guys have got what they want. The guys who are manipulating or controlling this market, the big players, they've got what they want by moving price there. So now they're most likely going to move away. People have bought as they see this break. So what happens? Price ends up going down and hitting all those people out. So we're capitalizing on trade ideas that most people are seeing the complete opposite. And that's why most people lose in this. 99% of traders will lose money, because they're doing what the masses are doing. They're seeing, oh, look at that moving average break, let's buy it. No, more often than not, yes, you will lose. There will be those times where it will go up. But more often than not, when it overextends like this, you take a trade and it comes back in just like this one. So it's very easy to do like this. We would wait for an overextension of these moving averages to now buy it. I hope that made sense. Please, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, ask any questions you may have. And we'll see you in the next video. We post daily content as well, so please subscribe to the channel if you're interested in binary options. If you are interested in learning how to trade binary options properly, do consider checking out our Viper binary strategy. It is the real way to trade binary options, and it is highly effective. If you're interested in this, go check us out, www.traderoomsessions.com. All the information you need is on the website.